On Facebook, when we follow you on Facebook and Twitter, we notice that you're quite a cerebral fighter. You read a lot of books. What book are you currently reading at the moment?
Fight Club. I'm reading Fight Club.
Chuck Palahniuk's.
Yeah, but it's like really easy to read, and like it's a lot like the actual movie. Surprisingly, like word for word, like the movie. After, because I've created a challenge for myself, it's to read a book a week for the next 52 weeks, and then after that, next year I'm going to write a book. I'm hoping to try to write a book. I used to do a load of writing and stuff, and used to do a load of reading. So like, basically, when I started like doing MMA full time, my girlfriend said, "Andy, if you hurt yourself, like you're gonna have nothing. Like this is the only thing you do." Because I hurt my hand after fighting Akira. I didn't know what to do. I was out the gym for 2 weeks. I didn't know what to do, and she said, "You're gonna be terrible. This is going to be horrible. You need to get a hobby." So I'm going to start picking up the book again. I'm going to start like reading again. First book I read was Count of Monte Cristo. I couldn't put it down, and I get a lot of spare time. I just read Les Mis.
Yep.
Sick book, man. Sick book. And like they take you away from fighting, take you away from training. Like I was too logged on all the time, and that goes back to the psychological thing that you were talking about. You know, like I wanted it so bad that I didn't even log off, and I get time to log off now.
Okay, so you find reading quite therapeutic as well as educational as well?
Yeah, it helps with your vocabulary, helps with writing, and helps with speed, also memory, because you got to follow the story, you got to have a good memory for it, and also I'm always getting surprised by words that I don't even know. I've got to open up a dictionary and look at words, man. Because not like with a Mr. Man book or nothing like that, but like with Les Mis and with Count of Monte Cristo, there was words that I didn't know, man. Like so, developing my vocab and also imagining stuff. I got a good imagination.
What's the best book that you've ever read?
Les Mis, by a mile. Yeah, by a mile. Yeah, there was actually parts where like I actually started reading it and I went, "Oh no way!" Like out loud, like in the dorms with my friends, and they went, "Oh God, this guy in his books, this bookworm." I was like, "Yeah, I may be a bookworm right now, but I'll kick your ass tomorrow."
Fair play. You've mentioned that you'd like a career in writing maybe after you hang up the gloves. What sort of writing would that be? Would that be fiction or a biography, hopefully?
When I was I've been cutting weight and I went for a run along the seafront. I was thinking about like what I'd like to write, and I wouldn't mind writing something that's true to me. So a fighting story about fighting, about myself, but in the third person. And obviously not Andy did this, Andy did that, but like a different name. So like, just something that like I can relate to. And also I was thinking about a title and stuff. I was thinking like 2 months in planning, because I don't plan in the long term. So two months ahead or 2 months in planning. I don't know. I've got a year. I've got another. I've got like a buttload of books that I've got to get through. So, but that'll give me something to aim towards.
Okay, so it's your birthday on Saturday. You'll be expecting a lot of book vouchers from friends and family, I presume.
Oh man, I want what's it called? Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I want that one. I want that book. I want loads of books, man. I've got loads of books. I've got like 4 books in the room that I've been like trying to get through and stuff. I've got a nice little collection going. I've got Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy in there. I've got The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway in there. I had Animal Farm, which I completed, and then I've got Fight Club, and then I've got Les Mis in my bag, but like that's finished, that's done.
It's quite a wide and varied sort of subjects that you read about. This is not usual to talk to a fighter about reading books like Les Mis.
Well, I was reading a book the other week, and I actually said that I was reading this book on Twitter, but I told people that I couldn't say what it was. I'm not going to say what it is now.
Is it 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah. No. I feel like because I'm English, and we've got a lot of history with the Germans and stuff like that. I wanted to read up a little bit more about Hitler, and because I felt ignorant about history, I felt ignorant about what's went on, so I felt as if I'd like to read a little bit about that. Now, I didn't like openly say why I was reading it, because when you read text, it can be interpreted in so many different ways, and but yeah, I felt a little bit ignorant about like that kind of thing. So, but yeah, I love sci-fi the most.
Any goals or aspirations to set up a UFC book club or book swap at these events?
Nah, but I'm open to loads of ideas. So if anybody wants to tweet me, they can tweet me any idea they want, and I'll read it, and we can maybe swap some ideas. I know a lot of people tell me books that I should read, and I'm open to a lot of ideas. I read somebody recommended a book called Marching Powder, which I read, and that was brilliant. And also Richard Kiklinski, The Ice Truckler. So I read that. Yeah, it's cool, man.
Okay, well, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.